Hello, everyone. This week marks Family Council Week 2021, and on behalf of the Family Council Ontario team, we want to wish all family, friends, and persons of importance to residents in long-term care homes in Ontario a happy Family Council Week. We know that you join councils for a number of reasons: to network, to play a role in enhancing the quality of care of life for residents, to exchange ideas, to share experience, support one another, and just be engaged in the life within the long-term care community. Family members and persons of importance to residents present a unique perspective on long-term care homes. We realize that this year has been challenging and you haven't been able to meet in person. However, you have been very resilient in finding ways to meet virtually. Family councils also play a key role in education. We were also excited to join with you in our first ever virtual Family Councils conference this year. We know that you've been through quite an emotional roller coaster over the last year, and we recognize that family councils are a key source of peer support for family members and friends and persons of importance to residents in long-term care. We hope that over the last year, you've had the chance to connect virtually with other members of councils, that you can exchange ideas and best practices. Peer support is a valuable aspect of getting to interact with other members of councils. We are excited and hopeful that as you know, we've all gone through vaccinations and things return back to normal, that you'll be able to continue with peer support in person. We recognize that councils play a key role in resident and staff appreciation, pursuing specific projects to improve the overall experience in life for staff and residents in that long-term care home, whether it's gardening and caring for the maintenance of the lawn outdoors or a barbecue to celebrate a significant event. We are excited and hopeful for the opportunities for you all to continue on in celebrating together in the weeks and months to come.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tiffany Fearon, and I'm the Client Services and Communications Manager at Family Councils Ontario. I am sending everyone watching this video light and love and wishing you all a happy Family Council Week. Family Council Week 2021 officially kicked off on Saturday, June 5th, and will be celebrated until Friday, June 11th. The theme for this year is honoring loss and celebrating life in long-term care. We want to recognize the many individuals living, advocating, and working in long-term care that have endured immense loss and grief throughout the pandemic. Our hope is for family councils to creatively honor and celebrate the lives lost, offer each other peer support, and encourage more TLC for LTC, not only for this week, but in everyday activities and interactions moving forward. I'd also like to use this opportunity to share some great news about our Diversity, Inclusion, and Equitable Representation Advisory Committee, also known as the DIERAC. FCO is dedicated to recognizing the dynamic individual experiences of long-term care residents, families, and home staff across the province of Ontario. As there are multiple factors that can impact one's access to care, it is imperative to identify these factors and other determinants of health that might impact diverse populations. It is the goal of this committee to leverage the reach of FCO to further create safe spaces and resources for a wide range of individuals. I'm happy to share that you'll have the opportunity to meet our members via video message as well as personal profiles that will be uploaded to our website. The DIERAC continues to offer their time and their valuable knowledge to help us develop a framework that will create an inclusive space of belonging for family councils all across Ontario. From the DIERAC and the FCO team, I want to wish you all a happy Family Council Week. Please stay safe and take care.
Hello, my name is Donald Carty, and I'm a member of the Diversity, Inclusion, and Equitable Representation Advisory Committee of the Family Councils of Ontario. I am also chairman of the Family Council at the long-term care home within which my mother, Viola, age 92, a person of color with Alzheimer's disease, among other conditions, is a resident and has been for the last 4 years and 5 months. I would like to say at this time that my heart is with all of the families that have suffered a loss in the past 14 months, whether it be to COVID or any other condition. This has been an unprecedented time, and we were not permitted to grieve in the customary way we did pre-COVID. And I know this. My brother passed away in January from COVID, and it was a very difficult time. Long-term care should be shifting from a medical model of care with fixed activities and schedules to a more personalized, flexible approach to care. This way of providing care focuses on developing a sensitive understanding of each individual, their likes and dislikes, and what gives their lives meaning, even in the face of advanced dementia. And this is where I believe our new initiative, which will soon be a campaign about belonging, comes in. Because we all understand what belonging means. And we also know what it feels like when we don't belong. So involving residents in meaningful activities typically reduces dementia-related behaviors and enhances the quality of their life. People who have dementia often need help tapping in to the activities, memories, and relationships that provides them with a sense of personal purpose and meaning. And this requires a variety of approaches. One of the things that I've noticed in long-term care is that, and I'm using the word notice in a kind of a different kind of a way, because that's really all that happens in long-term care. The residents in long-term care are simply just noticed. What we want is we want our loved ones to be seen. And when that happens, the staff can see their humanity. And so can all the other ancillary services that might also be involved. And to me, that's the important part of the belonging campaign as well, which is to show that each of these residents are human in some way. They need to actually be seen.
Good day. My name is Mark Carroll. I also go by the pen name Stephen C. Barnes. I'm sharing that out of an understanding that mental health is part of the component when you have a disability and you're an advocate such as myself. And it's just easier to share stories that way. And I'm a member of this great committee because I'm, as you can see, a disabled member of the community. I'm also a member of the LGBTQ plus community. It took me a long time to understand that. People with disabilities or people that are aging are seen as non-sexual a lot of the time, and that's not the case. We are human. This committee, to me, is part of my advocacy. It's part of my recovery from mental health struggles. And we need these committees to continue to do the great work that we do so that we can push for change for our loved ones and more of an inclusive and powerful Ontario and Canada. Thank you.
My name is Luciana. I participate on Family Council Ontario's DIERAC committee, and I also work as a social worker in a long-term care home. For Family Council Week 2021, we're honoring loss, celebrating life, and thinking of our dynamic and diverse communities in long-term care. Over the last year and a half, I feel it's fair to say that we've all had to navigate loss, grief, and find new ways to move ahead. And to acknowledge that these processes look different for everyone. I worked in a home that unfortunately suffered through a bad COVID-19 outbreak, and I've worked alongside some of the most resilient staff, residents, and families. From planning virtual celebrations of life to encouraging family council to still continue to meet virtually over Zoom, we have had to find innovative ways to honor loss and celebrate life in all different aspects, while ensuring that residents, team members, and families are kept safe. My hope for long-term care improvement is that through this devastating pandemic, that everyone's eyes have been open to the structural changes that need to be made in order to enhance quality of life in long-term care. I believe that gathering input from resident staff and families, especially throughout their experience in this pandemic, is key to ensuring that all their different and diverse needs are being met. For those of us who belong in long-term care communities, it is important to recognize that we are all different and unique. Moving forward, I hope that this will help us to embrace each other's lived experiences and come together as a community that continues to advocate for a better and more inclusive future in long-term care.
Hello, my name is Kathleen Edwards, and I am the Education Manager for Family Councils Ontario. It's been my pleasure to serve as a member of the DIERAC committee. It's an exciting experience and an exciting time within long-term care. There's a number of exciting innovations and new projects on the go. And working with the DIERAC committee at Family Councils Ontario, we really do hope to help create a framework that will support councils in becoming a more inclusive, equitable experience for all, recognizing that we are now becoming more and more multicultural in Canada, recognizing that there's so much diversity that just makes us a rich community. We know that the COVID-19 has been challenging for families, friends, residents, and staff, and anyone working in the long-term care sector. We do want to honor the loss that we have all experienced and are going to continue to experience in the months and years to come. However, we also do want to celebrate life. Being able to reconnect with loved ones, being able to get back into the homes, a time of optimism with the changes that are going to be happening and the conversations that are going on. It is my hope that you continue to be resilient and innovative, and that as part of this committee at Family Councils Ontario, I'm able to create resources that help support and empower family councils in becoming more diverse, inclusive, and equitable for all involved. To all the families, friends, and persons of importance of residents in long-term care, we want to thank you for all that you've done in the past year and all that you continue to do in your work with your family councils. Visit the Family Council Ontario website regularly for updates about events, resources, and opportunities to get involved.
Have your family councils week.
I hope that you get to spend time today with people that you love.